Hello, everyone. Great evening and welcome especially to the Business Clinic for the month of April. I am really so excited, introducing the our guest today. All right, the Business Clinic is a monthly session which we host at the Bold Money College, um, geared towards empowering entrepreneurs, young and established, with business secrets, how to become better as entrepreneurs, and how also to make their businesses better and thrive in their industries. Today, we have someone who is so special and who has defied all odds to making her business become one of the best. And also in a male-dominated industry, the automobile. And she is here to have a discussion with us on innovation in business, creating your own opportunities in business. The truth is that a lot of people so believe that, they have to wait for opportunities to come before they move. But today, and it's not just that she's going to be speaking to us on that, I believe it's going to come from her well of experiences because it's very visible that she has also created her own opportunities in her business. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am so super excited to welcome to the platform Mrs. Oby Okeke. All right. I wouldn't say coincidentally, I would rather say fortunately, both of us answer the same surname. I am so excited
The
to
same
welcome you.
name. Absolutely. So
Welcome
let's
on
say
board.
you're my cousin, my unknown cousin.
Okay. All right, that's
All
fine.
right.
I
It's
agree.
all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Chiedozie. It's an absolute pleasure to be here on this platform, and I celebrate the great work that you're doing. It takes a heart that is passionate and driven for and towards impact. To do the work that you do and to stay consistent at it. And I've seen you deliver on different levels and milestones, and I absolutely applaud the good work that you do. And I trust that the grace of God will enable you to do much more. I must say that it's really a delight for me to be here on this platform this evening, and I count it an honor. And I'm absolutely humbled. And I trust that we're truly going to have an amazing session, a deep one that would truly be of impact to a lot of people and, in extension, their businesses. I mean, it's great to see communities like this and platforms like this that are put together to enhance and improve the quality and depth of knowledge, of expertise for business owners, especially for startups and people who are, working towards building their business onto a place of exponential growth. So it's truly an amazing one. I celebrate you, Mr. Chiedozie, and the entire team of the Bold Money College at the Business Clinic, which is an offshoot of the Bold Money College. So thank you again for having me this evening. And I'd like to share my slides. Could you kindly share my screen rather? Could you kindly enable me to do that?
Okay, just a second, please. All right, please check if you can now.
Okay. Okay, please, can you confirm that you can see my screen?
Yes, clearly.
Okay, great. So we're going to be talking about a very amazing topic. I mean, I count it very amazing. I count it very exciting On different tables, I've had people talk about innovation, different expressions. And thank God for technology. Everybody, just gets to talk about the new things that, that businesses are doing out there. People are putting out their ideas, solutions. And it's truly an amazing space. It's truly an amazing area of conversation. It's truly an amazing line of thought. And when I got the invitation to speak on this, I was like, oh, wow, interesting. I mean, truly exciting topic and very extensive and very expansive. It now depends on what area and what line and how you want to, share. And today we will be talking about innovation in business, and we're looking at creating your own opportunities in business. And trust me, we're going to be going on a journey, and I call it a journey because I mean it's going to be one level of expression to the next level of expression, and then we're going to be looking at the concept itself of innovation and how it applies to businesses. And we're going to look at a couple of case studies and how they've been able to businesses that have been able to tap into the place of innovation and have been able to express themselves and stand out and create strong niches for themselves in their industries. So it's really going to be an amazing experience, and I trust that it will be truly impactful. And so, great. So we're starting from what innovation is, right? And like I said, I've been on different tables, so many tables where conversations on innovation is going on, and everybody has their own thoughts and their own line of thoughts as regards what innovation is and what truly it delivers to the world itself at large. Because I mean, innovation is a global term now, and everybody's talking about innovation, and it's absolutely a way to go for every business. And so I want to shake the tables a bit, if you call that shaking the tables really. And I want to start from the place of innovation being ability to dare to dream. And why do I say this? Because innovation absolutely is a place of breaking the limits, breaking the boundaries, thinking beyond the box. And if you look at the word dare, I try to break down in other words that will seemingly be like support words, or if you call them synonyms to the word dare, and I look at, I mean, the word audacious, the place of being bold, being brave, being courageous. And so when we talk about innovation, we're looking at daring to dream beyond the status quo, daring to dream beyond the limits, daring to dream beyond the culture, daring to dream beyond, the regular way of doing things, daring to dream beyond the norms. And why have I decided to go in this line? Because for you to be able to come to the place of innovation, you first need to be able to ask yourself the reasons, the main things, and it takes you to the place of questions, right? And questions are truly the birthing place of great ideas, the great ideas, innovations, great ideas, solutions that we see out there that have been able to deliver, a level of change, for the world and in the world, have been birthed from a place of questions. And many times these questions are what delivers the answers that serve as innovation that we speak about. And coming to the place of innovation, you must begin to ask the necessary questions that truly should deliver the ideas, deliver the solution, deliver the transformation, deliver the restructuring, deliver the realignment that speaks to the change that is desired. And many times as entrepreneurs, as business people, as individuals, we would always focus our innovation on, okay, the place of the product, the place of the service, the place of the solution. Great, because they're actually components of everything. But I dare to tell you today that the key focus and the main points that truly delivers the reasons why innovation is necessary, that really speaks to the reasons why innovation is essential, is the market, the audience, your customers. And so your ability to be able to, first and foremost, identify the gaps, identify the needs, identify the issues, right? That the pain points, yes, that's actually the word, the pain points within a process, within a structure, even within a product that is already being delivered, and the consumption and the use of a product and the service that is being delivered, your ability to be able to sit and review and reflect and ask the necessary questions as to what can we do differently to be able to deliver more to our customers? What can we do differently to be able to deliver more to the market? How can we enhance the value, the experience that the market requires? How can we change what it is that is going on? Now, what are the different things that we need to infuse in our processes that would truly enable us to deliver the highest level of efficiency, the highest level of effectiveness, and be truly to have the capacity to be able to expand our business space, our market share? And that's truly the space of innovation. Because sometimes when we talk about innovation, we're thinking about rockets, inventing rockets, inventing high technology equipment. And yeah, they're all great parts of, the place of innovation. But trust me, the innovation that truly speaks to deep impact comes from the place of the existing. And so we'll be looking at the concept of innovation. And I said it goes beyond just the product and the service. I mean, that's what you can see, that the first line goes beyond the product and service. It's actually beyond the product that you have out there and the service. And the reason is, for you to be able to deliver a great product, you must really understand what the customer needs and what the market truly requires per time, per season. And it's really very dynamic. We've gone beyond the stage where consumer needs or consumer behavior is truly very you can actually project consumer needs and behavior within a longer space. These days, you have customers and you have the market being very dynamic. And so that at every given time, there's something new that the market needs. There's a gap that needs to be filled. There's something different that needs to be infused into the market for enhanced value to truly be delivered, for an experience that is unforgettable to truly be delivered. And so when we talk about innovation, you're looking at being able to put together the development and implementation. So there's a place of being able to develop ideas, processes, solutions, and implement them accordingly to be able to deliver value to customers. And we're back again to the customers, because at the end of the day, that's the core of everything. That's the anchor of every business. That's the anchor of every venture, every institution, everybody, every venture. That's the targets of every entrepreneur. And so the place of innovation starts first from the question, what changes are required in the market? What shifts are required in the market? What do we need to do differently to truly stand out in the market? What do we need to change to be able to align with the needs, the dynamic needs of the market? What are the gaps that are currently within my industry that I need to be able to seize and engage as an opportunity to expand my market share? And so that's how innovation is, because if we sit down and begin to think of innovation as something really ambiguous, something really complicated, something really complex, we almost miss out on the true essence of innovation. It's actually in the little things around us. It's actually in the existing process around us, existing product services around us that we need to be able to look into, fine-tune, and see how we can change things to make them better, cheaper, and faster for the market. And so innovation is truly, it comes with a lot of courage. And I used four very significant words. I said it's, there has to be a level of being audacious, being bold, being brave, and being courageous. Because sometimes when you decide that you want to implement certain changes, you might just want to sit back and some people might say, question, like, do you think this is really what you need to do? Is it what is required? It might even seem like what is really not essential at that time, but then it takes a lot of deep thinking, deep processing, deep analytics for you to come to a point of saying, you know what, we've done this, we've followed this process for 12 months, 24 months, and this is the impact that we have realized. This is the outputs that we have seen. This is the outcome that we have been able to deliver in this time. However, we have come to realize that even though we have delivered in this way and in this channel, we still have a good percentage of the market that have not been reached. How can we reach this market? How can we penetrate this market? What can we do differently to enable us expand our share of the market, increase our share of the market, to enable us stand out truly in the marketplace? And these are very critical, areas of concern, areas of intentionality for every business person. Because most of the time we get comfortable with doing the same thing over and over again. In fact, we spend so much time as business people focusing on the product, focusing on the packaging, focusing on adverts and all of that. And they're great. But we must come to the place of asking ourselves the true question: what indeed does the market require of us? What are the steps that we need to change to truly impact and penetrate the market? And all of these questions would open up your mind to begin to the great solutions that we celebrate today, the great ideas that we celebrate today came from a place of questions. Querying the status quo, querying the existing process, querying what's already available. And so innovation is an absolute, in fact, it's the complete driver of the success of any organization, of any business. Innovation is what truly is the catalyst for success in any organization. I mean, if you're not in the place to be able to think and rethink and keep thinking, in a place of querying and questioning your processes, continuous improvement, the culture of the Kaizen culture being instilled and adopted within your system, you'd almost go extinct in business and become absolutely obsolete. Because the world today, the business space today, is only driven by those that have come to a place of understanding that there's a dynamics within the space within the marketplace that requires consistent change, consistent improvement. And so for to be able to stay, I mean, innovation is what now is the modification and the expansion of competition. You can't even imagine it. And so it's important that you're able to stay ahead of competition. And the only way you can be able to stay ahead of the competition is to be able to infuse a level of innovation, the culture of innovation within your business space, which allows you to be able to, so innovation brings you to the place of being adaptive to the changing market dynamics. And so there's a flexibility that, because you have adapted and adopted the culture of innovation, which allows you be flexible, which allows you to, understand the times, the seasons, and know when you need to move, when you need to stop, what you need to do less of, what you need to stop entirely, what you need to change completely. And that's where the adaptability comes in. It enables you to understand the market per time, per season, and allows you to be proactive enough to be able to shift when you need to, take the necessary steps that are required for you to adapt to the required needs of the market. Because that's the factor truly of staying in business. You're not in business for yourself, you're in business for the market. And at the end of the day, whatever it is you're putting forward to the market and for the market must be in line with what the market needs. If you need to drink water and someone brings you a glass of juice, yes, great, juice is awesome, no matter how freshly made it is. But what you need at the time is water. And when you don't get water, then you don't get the experience of satisfaction that is required. And that's the importance of being able to, to engage a level of flexibility that allows you to adapt and change when you need to. And that keeps you staying relevant in the marketplace. And your ability to stay relevant in the marketplace is what inspires and triggers growth of your business. And that in turn delivers enhanced value to, that's the icing on the cake, the delivery of enhanced value to customers. Okay, so before I go ahead, I want to confirm that you can hear me. Hello, please just can you confirm to me that you can hear me before I go ahead?
Hi, you, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay, great, awesome. And so I said staying relevant. Okay, thank you so much. Just staying relevant. You're staying relevant in the marketplace, which is a factor of, the level of innovation that you're able to imbibe, within your system, within your process, is what delivers the level of growth that you desire, the exponential growth that you desire in your business space. And in turn, the growth truly, the reflection of your growth is in the enhanced value that you're able to deliver to your customers and to the marketplace. And so moving forward, we're going to be looking at the benefits of innovation. So innovation is a great space. I mean, I've laid that foundation. It's important for every business. It's critical for every business. It's critical for the growth of every business. It's critical for increase of market share. It's critical, in the place of keeping you relevant in the marketplace. It's critical in being able to define your niche in the market. It's critical in your being able to build your brand awareness, brand strength, and brand loyalty. And so moving, into a deeper level of, let's really look deeply into the benefits of innovation and how truly it impacts businesses and what it does for every business organization, and truly the level of impact that your decision to adopt innovation at different levels, can truly impact and change your business space. And so first, we're looking at competitive advantage. I mean, you can see the image I have here, and you can see it. It's a racetrack, and you have everybody on their lane, and everybody's trying to hit the finish line. And what innovation does for you, your ability to be able to adopt all the levels of technology, the leverage of technology, and collaborations, partnerships, and opportunities to truly enhance and transform what it is that you're doing, your processes, is what sets you apart from the competition and the competitors. It's what truly defines the offerings that you put out there. It gives, helps you to be able to deliver cutting-edge services and solutions, and makes you truly attractive to your customers. These days, thank God for technology. Everybody is exposed to information right now. And so nobody's really in a dark corner anymore. And everybody can get information on the options available. And everybody with just a click of a button can truly tell and, gain access to everybody who is doing what you're doing in the market. But what truly stands you out is the continuous changes, improvements that you put into your systems to be able to deliver enhanced value to your customers. It's the steps that you take regularly to assess and audit your processes, to assess and audit that which is the value that you're putting to the table, the solution you're bringing to the table, the products that you're delivering to the market, the services that you're delivering to the market, and be bold and audacious enough to ask yourself, am I really doing the best of what I should do? Am I really delivering the best that is required for the market of the today? Can I consider my business as the top 3 that will be picked by a customer, by a client that requires or desires a service that I offer? What are the changes that I have been able to implement to ensure that I'm able to deliver faster service, less expensive service? How have I been able to deliver enhanced value? Because value is everything. That's what everybody pays for. Trust me, nobody truly pays for the product that you're putting out there. It's the benefits of the product that is truly an attraction for the market. And every time you communicate the benefits, the value that your product or your service delivers? Do you see your business as one that people would really pay for without having to think too much about it, because they can see clearly the benefits that you've been able to deliver, and they can see how you've consistently put in the work to ensure that at every given time there's an enhancement to what they are getting. The market is really a very competitive place. And the market is a place that people are absolutely aware of what's available. And so most of the time, it's not even about your discounts that will truly draw people to your space. You could actually increase premium, but the value that is being delivered, because you have consistently leveraged on technology to put out a high level of innovation in your business space, the market will pay. The market will pay. Because you have taken time to understand the pain points and you've been able to deliver on the pain points. If I'm very thirsty, I need water. And again, I talk about water. And I come into a space, I've gone to 3 shops, 5 shops, and I'm not able to get water. And I'm finally get to the 6th shop. And I get a bottle of water and they tell me, you know what, this water is 700 naira. This is it. And because it is what I need at that time, because it is what serves to satisfy me at that time, because it is what delivers the experience that I require at that time, I wouldn't even consider the fact that it's almost 3 times the regular price. I will be more focused on the benefits that I'm getting from the product at that time, because it has served its purpose. And that's the beautiful thing of innovation. It sets you apart from the many businesses doing the same thing in your industry. And so I was reading a book in the past week, and we've gone beyond the level of just creating a niche for yourself in the market. So there's the micro niche that you also need to create for yourself in the market. There's the extraordinary space that you need to maintain and hold. Because everybody is awake. Everybody is awake. And so you cannot be comfortable with doing the regular and running things the way you've always run them for 5 years, 2 years, and you are doing the same thing. Oh, yes, okay, you've just started. And then you hit the 5th year and there's nothing different. The same process, the same procedure, the same protocol, same operational structure. Trust me, people are moving faster, and you must wake up to the place of asking questions. And then again, I go back to the place of asking questions. What do I need to change? How do I need to transform my business? What can I adopt? How can I leverage on technology to move my business to the next level, to open up my business and be truly competitive in the global space? How am I able to work with what's available and push my business to the next level? And I keep saying, you notice there are actually ideas that you can create that are outside what you have available. There are actually innovative ideas that you can implement that are outside what's available. I've chosen to dwell on the place of starting from what you have, because I've seen that a lot of times people limit themselves from the, I don't know where to start on that. I don't know how to do. I don't have capital to engage in that space. So begin with the present. Begin with what's available. And that's why I'm speaking to that. You have a business that is currently running. And the reason why you're here at this business clinic is to be able to open up your minds to what you need to do differently to move your business forward, to indeed get your business in the place of being absolutely competitive and not just the average and almost not seen in the industry. And so beyond gaining competitive advantage, there's a place of improved efficiency. And so part of what I've kept saying again and again is improvement of processes, being able to streamline your operations to reduce your costs. Because most times you want to make your process really very efficient, and the efficiency speaks to your ability to reduce waste, reduce your overheads, and still deliver on the highest level of profitability and productivity. So many times you have a truckload of business of operational procedures, and every time you sit back and audit these processes, these procedures, you will come to realize that there are actually steps that you can actually take off that, number one, reduces the time of your time of delivering that service, your turnaround time. And then it also reduces the cost of production for you. And still you're able to deliver the enhanced experience which the customer requires. And so if your operational procedure requires that you take, say, about 7 to 10 or 12 days to deliver on an order, and you're able to refine your processes such that you can streamline the timeline to 5 days and still be able to deliver the wow experience, reduces your cost level. And then once your cost is reduced, your profit margin is enhanced. And once you have increased profit margin, it enables you to be able to expand your business because you have more to be able to put back in the business and grow the business. But you can never get to that point of even understanding that I could streamline my operations if you don't begin to audit the process. If you don't have the culture of asking questions, again, I'm going back to the place of asking questions. If there's no culture of change within your organization, if you're comfortable with staying in a box and doing the usual daily, you'd never come to the place of asking questions that births answers that moves you to the place of adopting innovative ideas, structures, implementations that will transform your business. So many times it's not about the new that you bring in. Many times it's not about the new space that you want to engage. All of those things are amazing. But you must be sure that what you have existing is strong enough to be able to even take the new. You must be sure that you've been able to fine-tune, streamline, restructure, realign your internal systems, processes, and structure to absorb, strong enough to be able to absorb the new. You must be solid enough to be able to engage levels of expansion. And that comes from a place of improving your processes that delivers you a high level of efficiency that now allows you to be able to express and to engage on higher levels of delivery, of activity, of operational transactions. And in turn, enhances your competitive advantage. So you see there's a link. Because you have improved efficiency, it allows you to be able to do more. Your doing more is what increases your market share in the space. It's what increases enhances your presence in the marketplace, deepens your niche in the industry, and keeps you absolutely at, I'm sorry for that. I had a bit of interruption. And keeps you ahead in the industry, puts you in the place of being a pace setter. This for me is everything. And for every business person, this is absolutely everything. This indeed is what determines what businesses will thrive, what businesses will drown, what businesses will not exist anymore, what businesses will be able to stand the test of time, enhance customer experience. And that's what innovation delivers to us as business owners, as entrepreneurs. And I started by saying that innovation, the focus on innovation really is not about the product first, or the service being delivered first, or the industry that you occupy and all that you're doing within that industry. Every time the conversation or the need for innovation comes to play, the first area of focus and attention is the markets, the customers, because they are the recipients of everything that is being done. Every single process that you engage as a business person serves to deliver the outcome, which is the experience to the customer. But you must come to the place of first understanding what truly does the market require. What is the need? What's the pain point? What's the experience that is required per time, per season? Because it's very dynamic. I spoke about consumer behavior. Today, the customer needs this, the market wants this. And then in the next quarter, there's a shift in consumer behavior and the trend changing so quickly. And you cannot sit back and wonder why is this happening so quickly? No, you need to be very proactive, because the only way you can stay relevant in the market is your ability to enhance customer experience, is your ability to be able to provide the product, the service, and indeed the value that the market is willing to pay for, and that delivers the experience that keeps the market coming back to you. And the market coming back to you is what serves to deliver the growth of your business, improves and enhances your market share, increases your margins, your profitability, your ability to expand as a business person. And so this is the core for every business owner. Everything is centered around the experience that is delivered. Every activity, every decision made, every shift engaged is centered around delivering enhanced customer experience. It's centered around ensuring that at every point in time, the pain points are being attended to. And at every point in time, you're able to fill in the gaps in the market. And that's what innovation serves to deliver. But you must always consistently be in a place of being able to identify, recognize, identify the gaps, the pain points, and then begin to prefer solutions, ideas that will speak to those pain points, that will bridge the gaps, that will close the gaps. If you're that one business amongst the many businesses that is focused on ensuring that those gaps are being closed and that the pain points are being attended to, there will definitely be a shift to your space. And a shift to your space means increased business, increased customer base. And every time you experience that increase, there's more work to be done. Because every time, I mean, you can say we build it's a step-by-step thing. This is the end place. The customer experience is the goalpost. But there's a place of being able to build competitive advantage, being able to improve, build efficiency in your systems, and all of these things serve to strengthen the structure. Because by the time your structure is well strengthened, deeply anchored, and you're delivering enhanced customer experience, what it delivers to you, the outcome it delivers to you is expanded business. And so you have an increased customer base, but because you've gone through the process of allowing innovation be such a culture within your system that has enabled you to consistently query your processes, query your systems, query all that you do, it has kept you making mistakes, correcting the mistakes, becoming better daily, strengthening your structures, your systems daily. And when you're able to, when you have come to the point of increased customer base, increased and expanded businesses, because you've been able to deliver on the experience in an enhanced way, you have a structure that is solid enough to carry that. And so whilst we talk a lot about innovation on how we want to be able to, transform our businesses, we must understand that it comes with, I call it a consequence. It comes with an output, and you must be ready for it. And so every step of the way, innovation is not just about delivering the extra only. It's about, whilst in the journey of adopting innovative ideas, we must ensure that within the journey of doing all of that, we are strengthening our systems and structure to be able to carry the outcome of the innovation that we are delivering. And so it's a wide space. It's an intentional space. It's a deep space. Every business owner, every entrepreneur seeks for, has a vision to grow their businesses exponentially. And, innovation is a catalyst for that. I said that, it's crucial for the growth of every business. And not just the regular growth, but exponential growth. That's growth upon growth over time. But we must also, as we engage levels of innovation in the journey of improving our product experience, our service experience, we must ensure that the system and the structure is strong enough to be able to accommodate the growth that we seek. Because if that does not happen, the moment you experience the level of growth that enhanced customer experience will deliver, you find out that you don't have a system that is strong enough to be able to manage it. And then it's a decline for you. Because when you have an increasing customer base and you don't have a system that can manage it and ensure that the experience is sustained, the enhanced experience is sustained, then you can imagine where you'll be as a business person. And so I took time to put forward a couple of case studies so that we're able to connect all that we have, built in the line of conversation, and make it a bit practical. Yes. And so Paystack, I'm sure Paystack is a household name here in Nigeria. Every business person, almost every business person would have at one time or the other engaged or done transactions through the payment platform, Paystack payment platform. And it was birthed by two young people back there in university, and graduates of university, and engaging in a couple of activities with banking industries. And they came to realize that, there are actually gaps within this space. There's a large market that needs to be served, that the interswitch of the days and the the gateways, the payment gateways of that were existing, did not absolutely serve. And so they sat back and say, and I thought about being able to put forward an idea, implement an idea that would serve to reach out to a lot of other businesses, and create access for businesses that could not, or that couldn't handle the bottlenecks of the existing payment gateways. And this is where Haystack was birthed. Currently they have diversified, payment platforms, recurring payments, links, invoicing, and they've been able to address a lot of challenges that have been faced by Nigerian businesses, being able to process online payments and all that. And in doing that, they've been able to drive the e-commerce growth. And so you cannot speak about the e-commerce platform without mentioning Haystack. We can see that first and foremost, there was an identification of the pain points. There was an identification of the need. There was an identification of the gap. And in the identification of the gap in the existing market, they were able to come up with an idea to ensure that that gap is closed, to ensure that they give access. And access is everything. They were able to deliver the value that was required by the major markets. And because they were able to create a product that served to deliver, value and benefits, the features required for the business space, they were able to gain market share quickly. And that's innovation for you. It's about being able to, like I said again and again, identify the gaps. The moment you're able to identify the gaps, you have enabled access. And once people can access a service that speaks to their pain points, that speaks to their and then you have the markets, because as far as they're concerned, to be able to make payments seamlessly, I would transact with different on different platforms without hitches. I want to be able to receive my monies almost instantly. I want to be able to have a track record of payments being made without having to go through, so much bottlenecks. And that's the innovation that Haystack brought into the Nigerian market. And that's how they were able to create, to create a large impact in the e-commerce industry. They have served as the pace setters for a good number of other fintech companies that have come up. And so Tesla, my favorites actually, and I'm sure you know why. Right. So the birthing of electric cars, right, seemed like something that was out of something that really could not exist, something that would not be sustainable, something that would not really penetrate the market. There were questions on how would this truly work, how would this truly be applicable, would it truly be sustainable? But then Tesla, focused on so sustainability was a big question. How efficient is it? Is it truly amazing? Will it truly, the designs, would they be captivating to the market? Will the market truly accept it and, connect with it? And from a place of answering these questions, the Tesla Model S was introduced into the market. And the rest is history. Today, Tesla, what they do right now is to ensure that there's an improved model and levels of efficiency in the products that are being delivered. Now, it's not a question of, will the electric motors really, would it really work? Would the idea work? Would it be a great one? So the question right now is, how can we improve on what's existing and ensure that level of efficiency is enhanced, experience is enhanced, and we're able to meet with the market demands, the market needs, the market requirements. And that's the beautiful place of innovation, is ability to be able to challenge the norms, the boundaries that are put there. Because I said in the beginning that you really need to dare to dream. You need to imagine the impossible. You need to see beyond what is almost allowable, what people can comprehend. You must be able to see beyond what's available, what people are used to. You must be able to challenge it. You must be audacious enough to challenge the norms, audacious enough to challenge the boundaries, audacious enough to challenge the status quo for you to truly deliver innovative products, innovative ideas that indeed change the world, that indeed makes the world a better place, that indeed makes living and life easier, standard and quality of living improved and enhanced. Dare to dream. And that's exactly what Tesla did, and they continue to do, and which is why I mean, you cannot talk about electric cars and not, I mean, Tesla is the cover, is the flagship really of every electric vehicle. We understand, we know that a lot of other vehicle brands, auto brands are, delving into the space, but they dared to break the boundaries. They dared to break the norm. And you must be bold and audacious enough as a business owner to be able to do the almost impossible, to be able to engage the levels of change that are required for your business to truly move ahead. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes you're like, would it work? What if it doesn't work? What will happen? What if the market doesn't accept it? But then if you've done your homework and done the research, because it comes from a place of research and development, trust me, the electric vehicles you see today emerge from years and years of research and development. Years and years of research and development. Years and years of research and development. Please, I want to confirm that I can be heard. I want to be sure that I'm not alone in the room. I want to be sure that you can hear me clearly.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay, good. Great, great, great. Okay, so our beautiful world of Google, right? I mean, this is a household name if you ask me. From the children to adult students, business space, everybody knows Google, right? So they've been the leading innovators for the search engine space, algorithm progress, and constant advancements in that area. And beyond search engine, they've been able to also expand their innovative horizons into the places of cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and so much more. And so, like I said before, as a business person, every time you decide to think wide, think large, think expanded, think beyond the line, there's truly so much that you will be able to deliver. And you can see that in the case studies that I've put forth before you, Paystack, to the Tesla, to the Google. And every day, because they've come to the place of deeply researching the market, and the research of the market has been able to deliver the answers, so they are able to put together questions from research and then seek answers that will speak to those questions. And those answers have served as innovative ideas that delivers the experience that the market needs. And every business that intends to stay relevant understands that innovation is continuous. Change is inevitable, is deeply progressive. And so whilst you're thinking up this idea, you're opening up your mind to other areas. You're allowing this to lead you to this. So I'm thinking of the best ways to be able to engage, to create a platform, right, that allows for customers to have easier access to, to the products that we deliver. And much more than that, you're also thinking about the best ways to have them receive these products in real time. And you also want to be able to get feedback almost immediately. And so one idea or one need, your answer to one need or one question opens you up to the next one, and then to the next one. And so it's a chain. And so you must, and I say you must, indeed come to the place of building the culture of change, of flexibility, of innovation, such that it keeps you thinking all the time of how to adopt the new, how to infuse change, how to engage the needs of the market. And trust me, those needs change so spontaneously. It's the rule. I mean, that's about being a business person, really. And it's not a walk in the park. Being an entrepreneur comes with a lot of commitment, dedication, resilience. If you truly want to stand out, be relevant in the marketplace, you have to be ready. There's consistent, constant, deep work that needs to be done that serves to keep you standing out in the industry, that delivers the place of the micro niche. And I say that again, we've gone beyond the place of creating a niche for yourself in the market. No, it's now the micro niche. So it's the niche in the niche. So amongst the many great, exceptional business people in the industry, what about you is significantly different? What defines you exclusively in the marketplace, in your industry? And so allow me to do you the honors of talking about our own product, AutoEase. Right. So we got to be, the kind of business we do, we've come to recognize and understand that pricing is really very, the psychology of pricing is very, very important. A depth of understanding of that is what really keeps you in the market and helps you to be able to stay sustainable and profitable. And over the years, we've also come to understand that our clients, our customers, they really love the ideas of running promotions and running discount sales and all of that. But as a business, you've also come to understand that the market will not allow you to do that as often as you would want to. The economic environment, the market situations, and so we said, you know what, we still want to deliver this level of experience in a very exclusive way, right, to our customers. So what can we do differently? What can we infuse to our existing process, procedure, and technology that we have in place? How can we leverage what we have in existence? And what can we just infuse a bit to still deliver the level of experience that will keep our customers absolutely excited and build the level of loyalty that is required for our business to stay number one in the market. And so we said, you know what, let's have virtual discount cards. And because you're also considering costs, right? Because if you had to generate hard copy of those cards, number one, they get missing quickly, and then there's an additional cost to it. We're trying to see how we can create some level of consideration in pricing. So we also needed to ensure that whatever it is that we had to do, would not incur more cost. And so we said, you know what, we have an existing website. Why don't we create virtual discount cards? And so for every client that comes in, they get a discount card number, they get a card number, and for every time they run a transaction, they have points, right? And they're really exclusive. So you have a number, you can actually go on our website and then you put it in and it takes you to your own portal. And then you're able to see, how much in discount you've been able to put together within a time. And you can, come and apply it anytime you have a service. And, for almost nothing, we're able to get that done. And what it did for us, right, is it enhanced, our customer, number one, the customer experience, right? So it was truly like, very exclusive, people and personalized services. And I mean, just have a card. Oh, this is my discount card. Oh, I can actually go on your website, and then they go in, they see their names, and it really enhanced the loyalty, the awareness, the level of interaction and engagement and referrals. And at the end of the day, we're able to create a platform, create a product, right, which delivered the experience that we wanted it to deliver, and helped us also to be able to enhance the loyalty of our customers. And so it takes us back to where I began. It's not almost, innovation is not about the large and the big and the ambiguous and the very complex. All of those areas come to play at their own times. But from the little space, the space where you occupy right now, the processes that you're already engaged in, the things that you are doing currently, the procedures of your business, this is a good time for you to sit back and begin to self-audit. Begin to ask yourself as a business person, critical questions. And these questions will open you up to the answers required for you to make the necessary changes, the necessary shift to enable you to adopt the levels of innovation, leverage technology, leverage partnerships, alliances that will move you from this level to the next, and to the next, and to the next. But you must take that step. You must take that step. So my final thoughts on innovation: the absolute lifeblood of every business striving to grow and to be sustainable in the market. The critical ingredient for success creates deep value, innovation. And so with innovation, businesses can tap into great possibilities that reshapes industries. I mean, I spoke about Paystack and how, Paystack birthed, opened up the market for the great fintech industries, fintech startups that we see today in the Nigerian industry, in the African space, right? So the culture of innovation is critical for every business environment, every business organization, the ability to think out of the box, to challenge the status quo. I mean, I've said that over and over again. You can't even overemphasize the need to be audacious enough to challenge the status quo and be able to leverage emerging technologies. And most essentially, most importantly, the customer is the center of everything. The customer is the core of all activities. The customer is the reason for the necessary changes that will be put in place that would indeed move your business to the next level. So it starts from the place of the customer. Every question asked is asked around the needs of the customer. It's asked around the pain points of the customer. It's asked around the gaps that the customer and the market is experiencing. Your ability to identify each and every one of them, the ability to be able to recognize this gap, deliver the ideas which are that will expand your business and take it to the next level, that will increase and enhance your market share, and indeed enable you grow exponentially, which is the dream, the goal, the vision of every business owner. And so today I want to encourage every business person here. Sometimes you say, oh, I'm just starting out. Really, how do I begin to open up my mind to this place of innovation? And trust me, as a startup being a startup is a great place to even begin, because it's such that you begin on the right foot. And if you have begun already, it's still a great place to begin to ask, what are the gaps? The answers would deliver the right output. And the level and the depth of innovation that you're able to infuse and adopt in your business will count for how relevant you will stay in the marketplace. And indeed, how fast you'll be able to grow your business within the industry that you operate. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for having me this evening. And I trust we had an amazing and impactful session. Mr. Chiedozie.
Wow, thank you so much. This is actually Solomon. This is Solomon, Chiedozie's brother. And I told you he wasn't available.
I'm so sorry.
Oh. No problem.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was an insightful one. And I'm so excited, even because we recorded everything. I'm going to stop the record now and continue.